This is our 73 Mach 1 Mustang. So this video will cover a few different things. First off, there'll be a very slow-paced walk around to the car, give you a good look at cosmetic condition, and then there'll be a second walk around showing all the blemishes on the car close up. After that, there'll be some video clips of the interior as well as under the hood with the car running. So we purchased the car out of Minnesota from a woman who had owned it since 2014. Throughout her ownership, she had a whole bunch of work done. Take a look at the listing on our website to get a good run through everything that was done. There's photos of the invoices, but she actually spent over 15 grand on having the engine and suspension, brakes, interior, all sorts of stuff overhauled. So it's a good runner driver, but obviously you can tell the body's not perfect. So as I mentioned, you'll see the blemishes all close up later in the video. But car was originally a really cool color combo. It was originally a medium brown metallic over a ginger knit vinyl interior. Ginger over ginger, very cool. Was a Ram Air car. DSO is 56, sold new in Iowa. Midwestern car. The glass is all clear and crack free. The roll-ups track as they should. The Krager polished wheels and the BFG radial TAs were both new in 2018. You can see the louvers there. Louvers intact, not brittle or anything like that. Some scratches on the spoiler. You can see looking right there. You can see the Bondo. I mean, you can see the texture. There is some Bondo in this car, of course. The lower corners, like down just below the rear wheels, that little corner down there. I think on both sides, a little bit of Bondo in there. Really, this is just kind of a hot rod. It's a really strong runner. Engine was totally rebuilt by Wagamon Bros of Minnesota, Minneapolis, 2017. You can see the record of that in the listing, but totally gone through. You know, original engine. Actually, you can see the date code of 5/24/73 smack dab on the bottom of the pan. Strong runner, not a show winner. Polish surfaces look good, except for the door handles have a little bit of pitting on them on the outside. Antenna's removed and filled in, I guess, but antenna will come with the car in the trunk. Hard to know what the actual mileage is. You know, it is the original engine, but 5-digit odometer reads 39 and change. Don't know if that's 139 or what the deal is. Now here are all the cosmetic stuff. Everything to be aware of. Center of the hood, right at the lip there. You can see a bunch of little chipping. This the front bumper looks like it was just sprayed right over. Has some texture to it. You can see in that corner there, a little bit of visible Bondo texture. Looks like a dent on the roof that was filled. It's no longer a dent, but you can obviously see the mark from where it was. Just some very minor chips over the wheel well. Rear bumper, good shape, you know, shows a little bit of oxidation. Nothing scary. See a bunch of chips on the spoiler. Light lenses are all in good shape. You can see the nice scratch there. Bottom of the driver door. And there's that pitting on the door handle. The panel fitment's good on it though, you know, no big gaps, everything's even. Looks like maybe buffed thin marks along the hood crease and fender on the driver's side. And then again, here's your bumper. So yeah, overall, it's a driver. So it's a blast to drive, but not the cleanest thing in the world. The interior was restored a couple of years ago, 2018, I believe it was. So that looks really, really good. There's a burst seam on the driver's seat bottom, but the door panels are new, the headliner's new, the dash pad's new, the wood face in the dash is new. So the interior looks really nice. The gauges are all functional. You can see there's a vent missing there in the center. The radio does not work. The wipers and sprayers are good. The fan and heater good. Blower, intermittent setting, everything works. Lights are all good. As I mentioned, 5-digit odometer, reads 39. It does tick, but who knows what the accurate mileage is. Dash pad looks great, close to new. Black vinyl interior. Very nice with the exception of that burst seam. The carpeting was new in 2017 or 18 as well, so that looks good. Not frayed or discolored at all. When the whole interior was out, they took the gas tank out as well. They dynamated the whole, bare interior, as well as the inside of the trunk, which helps a little bit with road noise, just a sealant. You can see a nice cargo carrying area back there, and then that folds up to unveil a decent-sized back seat.